And my friend gave me this card, Kareen, and she gave me a card, said, I've really been praying for you. And I feel like Joel 2, I think it's 25, 23 through 25 is for you. And that's the familiar promise where the Lord says, I will restore the years the locusts have eaten. And then he says, the creeping locust, the gnawing locust, the stripping locust, the flying locust. There's like 4 kinds of locusts, And it was very striking because I had just said to my friend, look, it's not just been one thing in my life. It's been thing upon thing upon thing. And so I love I will restore the years the locusts have eaten, but I focused on that last part. She had actually written out all the locusts. And I was like, look at that. It's thing upon thing upon thing, right?
Isn't that something? Yeah.
So anyway, I went and I went and I had this list in my hand and I was at this prayer mountain, and I just went out. I was like, okay, I'm going to have it out with the author of the script. Okay, Lord, I'm here. I want to hear from you. And I started praying. And man, as soon as I started praying, this like storm started coming out. It was like the wind was rising and it was whipping, but it was a dry storm. And I started seeing lightning, but my voice was raising with the wind, and finally I just had to be silent because the Lord was showing this. Lightning was streaking across the sky, finger lightning coming down. It was the most amazing. And it was, I was up on this high hill, right, Prayer Mountain, looking at the West Texas hill, the west side of Austin, the hill country, in Central Texas. And so it was so gorgeous that I had to just shut up. And so the first night I got the message. It was be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I'm God. But I did pray, and I prayed for 2 more days, and I read Job and was reminded that God is not going to give an account to me, but it's I who will give an account to him, right? But it was really beautiful. So I hadn't heard anything. I, was just silently praying, and I was kind of submitting. So I was right about to leave on the 3rd day. There's a wooden cross on the outside. And I went and I was reading I think it was Psalm 103, and it was as high as the heavens are above the earth. So high is the Lord's love and compassion on those who fear him. And so I just kind of thought, Lord, it's not just your ways that are higher. Your ways are higher, right? Isaiah 55. So I don't understand, but it's your love that's higher. So I just said, I haven't heard anything else. I know I'm just to be still and to know that you're God. And I laid down a list at the foot of the cross. I said, I choose to trust you, though I do not understand. I do not understand your ways. And immediately, as clearly as I've ever heard anything in my heart, I heard the Holy Spirit whisper, love would not allow what love could not restore.
Oh, man. Wow.
Love would not allow what love could not restore. And I'm telling you, that's the promise of the gospel for every believer. Knowing God is better than knowing why. There's a peace that passes our ability to understand. And so that has carried me through. And when I look at the carnage of today, I know that even if it's, someone's detransitioning, someone's coming off of divorce, someone's coming off of abortion regret, love, the God who is love, is the author of that person's story. And if they turn to him, he's got redemption beyond measure.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this Catholic Answer, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out our live streams Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific. Or find the episode after on YouTube, your favorite podcast platform, or our Catholic Answers app.